Hey YouTube, Sir Bob White here, and I'm going to try to give you what I'm doing. This is my um, farmer's hat, which I've been really wanting lately. And yeah, I'm still farming. Here we go. so, but first, some on the smithing grind, and I already got like 18 minutes of footage. I just have to cut down like three of. So we're gonna do this, and yeah. So um, as you know, I've been smithing my 99 and AFK on darts, and so this load right here should get me to 92, and then we'll see where I go from there. So as most of you know, I play on iPad, so I can do stuff like this and just record upside down. So I'm gonna, turn your whole world upside down. We're just gonna look like this for the rest of the video. Those who are watching it on their mobile device, feel free to spin around with me now. I'm gonna do this for a few seconds until like I get the level, and then we'll go back the other way. Because again, I already got to cut 3 minutes off. I did get an iPad Mini 5, and I'm really excited about it. It's about the perfect or most perfect device you can have it. Right now I'm on my iPad Pro, and there is 92 smithing. So, and let's go to the clan chat for some shout outs. Um, Basically, some of the guys in the clan have been asking what I'm doing with all these bars and how I'm attempting to get 99 smithing. So, Tictatious, let's see, Billy wasn't there, I don't think, at the time. I know 69th and YNG Knight, Flabio, and some of the other people. Thanks for putting up with all my random stuff in the CC. So, but anyway, basically, I bought a bunch of Addy bars when they were low. Some of them were below even 2,000 a piece, and I'm going to AFK Smith Dart. So I probably won't get all these levels, in the next couple of weeks, but probably hopefully by the end of the year. and so I'm just gonna AFK darts when I'm not really focused on the game, and maybe 100k, maybe 50k, maybe like 2k experience a day, but doing other stuff in the forefront. So, but smithing is something I can kind of kick back and chill with while I'm waiting for my other levels to come in. Now, having said that, the other levels would be stuff like the farming content and the other stuff I've going. So we're going to switch this around, and I'll show you what I'm doing in other things. This is the price check I have right now. So yeah, there's my bars and what I have left. And now we're to the bank, and I'm going to prep for tithe farming. For some reason I kept typing in livid farming. It's not the case. Anyways, here is my bars and darts, and I actually kind of messed this up because someone in the CC needed Addy darts, which I sold them, and I have that money separated from my other money in platinum tokens. So the darts that I set them, this is almost the same as it was, but just with the bars and the dart tips. So the money that I gave away for the other side would be here. So as you can see, it's the other part here. That didn't make sense. I can further clarify, but basically that's where I'm at with that. I'm gonna sell the dart tips anyway. So, anyways, just 2 stakes ahead of the game. So thank you again. So I have my inventory basically filled up except for I need 4 slots, one for the seeds, one for the fruit, and one for the compost. But so I have three spots, and I teleport with the skills necklace to the woodcutting guild. And this is the lowest entry you can get to the thing after you get your Hosidius House Favor, which there's plenty of guides on it, but basically all I did was push the plow for 5 minutes and then saltpeter the rest of it, which I bought mine, and just like did 950 of those, gave them to the clerk, which is in a different spot. If you need help, please leave in the comments below. I'll show you where the clerk is. Again, thank you to the CC. But basically, you grab a skills necklace with a charge on it, teleport to the woodcutting guild, and just run straight east. There's this little mining area that I want to bisect, and if I come out in the middle of it, like this little opening between the fences, this is the entrance to it, where we're going. And so I'll show you where I'm at right now, and tell you how much I need. I need looks like 325 more points for the outfit, and another 250 for the seed box, which a good old 69th has talked me into getting the outfit first. The rest of the outfit, I have the hat. The hat is really iconic and I really like it. So what I do is I put my bucket up here, which I'm going to get it messed up with my bottomless compost bucket, but then I split it with two things, and usually I start out with trying to do 6, but since I'm trying to explain this, I'm going to play it safe and only do 4. And this is strictly because I'm on mobile. This is not the way to do it if you are playing on a desktop, but the object of the game is not to mess up or let any of these things die, which you compost them with the bucket they give you, and it's unlimited too. You don't have to fill it up or anything. It just automatically has it. And once you post it and water it the first time, it starts growing. You don't have to compost it until you harvest the seed. So I don't have lunars also, so again, this is like the lowest entry point to this mini game you can get. I don't know exactly how much XP normal people would get. Some people say at my level I should be getting like 100k an hour. I've never even got close to that, but I mean, that's probably like a desktop estimate, and you could probably get that. I'm not disagreeing with that figure, but I know for me, for mobile, I can do 6. If I try to do any more than that, one always dies, and plant cure does not work on them. So again, this is what I'm forced to do. I always try to, you can see I'm selecting either the water bucket or whatever I need to do, even while I'm still doing the same action. Then when I get like halfway through the action, I click to get the next one. Sometimes you'll see me like tapping again to reselect, and of course without lunars I still have to run up and grab water. Sometimes I'm not paying attention and I don't get the water as much as I should, so I have to like swap out a water can, and that's why I have a bunch of extra water cans in my inventory. They fill up to 8, and so yeah, if you have 6 and then 4 stages, it becomes a lot. So anyway, that's pretty much how I'm doing it. It's pretty simple, and of course I jam everything up against the one side, so the top right has a watering can. That's mostly the one I fill. And especially if you play on desktop, I've been told to not to use the same watering can back to back, because it has a two click delay. So if you're watering them, like once you get them plant, like not right now because I'm still putting super compost or compost on them. But once you get them composted, you want to always use the other. So anyways, I'm going to cut back when I'm just about done with this thing. You start out with 100 seeds, and I only have 7 left. So when it gets down to 7, what I have found, I want to make sure I try to plant them closer to the water barrel, just to kind of keep them tapped up. And I really want to get these seeds in the ground. Also, I don't want to lose the other ones I already have planting. So sometimes it's better to wait until you only have like 4 seeds left. As you can see, that top right one is ready to harvest. I'm going to really try to get up there and plant one of those. That gives me 4 left. So very, very good run. It's actually pretty fast. Everybody's going to be asking me what my times are with this. As you can imagine, since I'm only doing set plot, 6 spot. It takes me more like 30 minutes, if not more, usually more, to do 100 seeds. But it's on mobile, so I can't really be asked to do better. Um, I've had different people walk up and like, "What are you doing, bro? Like, what's your strategy?" So, my strategy is to gain experience while still being on a mobile device. So yeah, and then I'll plant. Oh, I still got this one. Of course, you don't want every time they get to their next stage, they have a timer, and if that timer runs out, it will, you'll lose it, and it becomes gray, and it's a real big, and you can dig it up, but you don't get anything for it, which is unfortunate. On the bright side, all you have to do is get 75% of the total yield to get the big bonus, but you do lose out on some farming experience, meaning you don't get experience for the stuff that you killed. So there's that. But after a few games, you should get pretty good at this. By the time you have the outfit or the seed box is what I really want, you shouldn't be losing all the stuff. But it does take a lot of focus. As you can see, there's not a lot of time to be tapping around on other stuff. Because if you do it in order, which would be a lot better, you know exactly what's coming up and what needs watered. Right now, I wasn't paying attention. I lost a couple of ticks there, and my watering cans are empty at the top. So I keep trying to move one up, and it throws out. That's where my thumb is, so that throws off my rhythm a little bit. But it's not horrible. I just have to remember to click on that thing. If you had lunars, this is where you just like use it. And by the way, if you're doing the full run or like the whole rows or 3-4 rows, whatever, you definitely want graceful or weight reducing stuff. As you can see, I'm still at 100 even after 20 some odd minutes or 30 minutes now, and my run energy hasn't gone down. I do have the top and the bottom of graceful on, I think the boots as well, but my run's not going down because I'm basically just turning around the whole time. So, and this is the last one, and when it's doing its thing, I'm going to refill my water buckets, or water, whatever they're called, just to make sure I'm ready for the next round, because I'm planning on going right back into the next round and grinding this 325 points out and then buying my suit. So this is, it's cool, and like I said, it's on a timer, so if you don't get it exactly right before the timer, like all I have to do is click on it and I'll shovel it up. But if you don't, it'll turn to a nasty color and you won't get that nice weird looking egg thing, fruit. And trying to get a good screenshot or a pic for the start of the video. And there, boom, that's a good picture. And yep, there it goes, turns, so it looks like that, and it's all nasty. So you just leave it, or you can clear it out, but you don't get nothing for it. So once you get all of your yields, or all of the fruits, or whatever they're called, I can't pronounce it, it's just the level 74, go to this little deposit sack and you throw them in there, and then you get your points. See, I got 99 points out of 100. It's like 30 some 1k farming experience. 273 points, which means I've got, I don't know, like three or four more games probably. And then I just reset, grab the seeds, and then go right back to it. So I get back in position. I really appreciate you guys who are watching. Please comment. It's a great, let me know what I did poorly or badly or whatever. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe is great. Here's my overall, so 303 mil. And I threw this in for myself. This is how long I've been playing. 4,849 days.